Today we're talking 7 habits of highly effective cooks. Stick around. Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. Today we are talking 7 habits that are for highly effective cooks. Now I got this idea. I know that Megan Fox on Luck, she did some for a homemaker, and I thought, what a really neat idea, because I know I've read the book, I've had my kids read that book, the 7 highly effective habits of, people. That's a great thing to do. Well, there are some highly effective habits of successful cooks. People are like, I can't cook, I can't do things, I can't run my house, I can't do kitchen, I don't know how to shop. Here are some tips to help you be effective in cooking. Habit number 1. Keep yourself a running grocery list of things that you use up in your kitchen so that you buy them at the store when you go there. That way, when you get to the store, you don't just randomly buy things that you don't need. You purchase the things that you actually use. And it helps to know if it's gone in your pantry or if your freezer has used it up. If you've got a list going, you go, okay, wait, I'm out of baking soda. I'll make sure I have this. So get yourself a little sticky note right here, put it inside your planner, and keep yourself an ongoing list of things that you run out of so that when you plan your shopping trip, you already know what you need to purchase. Habit number 2, plan ahead. See this pile right here? This is spaghetti sauce that has been made a few weeks ago and placed in my freezer for a day such as today. It helps to plan ahead on your meals, making yourself a menu out, and then maybe days that you have spaghetti or lasagna, you say, you know what, I'm gonna make double and freeze, maybe just the sauce, so later on I can have spaghetti on days that it's busy. Or if you're making chicken, make a couple pounds extra, shred it, and put in your freezer for another recipe that you can make that's not gonna require reheating and making chicken all over again. Just ways that you can help lessen the time that you're cooking. Habit number 3, read through your recipe beforehand so that you don't make any mistakes. Now, I love to cook. I love doing the same recipes I normally always do, and I'm pretty good about just remembering how to do that. But when I get a new recipe, sometimes I'll just oh yeah, I know how to do this. And I'll start doing it. I'm like, oh wait, that's not how you do it. You can't do this. I got to do this. So make sure you read all the way through, because sometimes I know it'll say a half a cup of sugar. Well, later on in the recipe, you'll realize that you only use a quarter cup in the beginning mixture, and then a quarter cup is used for the topping or something later on. So make sure you read all the way through so you don't mess up on not adding ingredients or adding too much of an ingredient. Habit number 4, get everything ready to cook beforehand. So if you're preparing a meal, make sure you get out all the things that you need for it. You need a cutting board, get it out. You need your pans, get it out. Preheat your oven. Do you know and realize that people do not preheat their oven? If you put certain things in the oven beforehand, like say baked items especially, and then turn your oven on, it's not gonna make your stuff turn out very good, because when you read recipes, it's from a preheated oven state. Now, sometimes if you're having a frozen meal and you're just throwing it in, that's okay if you're not worried about it. But if you need an exact timing, if you place it in and let it heat up, it's gonna kind of thaw your food a little bit slowly and then cook it. So you don't wanna do that. So make sure you preheat your oven and your griddle, things like that, your skillet, if you're gonna do something and fry things as well. That helps to save on the outcome of your food. Habit number 5, stay organized, and then do this. I do this most of the time. Clean as you go. Nothing worse. Now, remember, don't feel bad if you don't do this all the time. But sometimes when I start cooking, if it's just busy, I just throw everything in the sink. Well, then by the time I'm done doing a huge cooking day, there is all this mess in the sink, and then you gotta go clean that up, and it's not a good thing. If you can get a sink full of hot soapy water, and then as you're preparing a bunch of food, wash and clean as you go, wipe your countertops up as you go. Keeping your area organized and clean, that helps give you a good mindset, helps you work in a clean workspace, and makes your cooking go highly more effective. Habit number 6, substitute for missing ingredients. Now, I am huge on this. I have a Gather Your Fragment Friday session, because I always talk about people that go shopping and they realize, oh, I'm out of this, I better run to the store. No. Use what you have in your cupboards and substitute things. There's certain things if you have onion powder in your pantry and you needed fresh onions for your recipe and you don't have them, you go, oh, I need to go buy them. Well, if you can just use onion powder that day, hey, you'd be surprised at how you can substitute different things. Do a quick Google. Sometimes I'll be out of sour cream and I'll be like, oh, can I make that? So do a quick Google. Substitutes for sour cream. He'll give you tons and tons of different things that you can do to substitute. Don't always think, I gotta go get, my recipe calls for chili beans, but all I have is black beans. Can I use black beans? Yeah, try it. You'd be surprised. Some of my kids' favorite meals are ones that were created out of the need that I was not able to go to the store and pick up exactly what I needed. So I had to, just kind of gather up what I had and use what I had, and it worked out that way. So they're always like, make that again. And I'm like, I probably will never make the same dish the same way, because I didn't have the right stuff. So substitute for missing ingredients. Habit number 7, double or triple your recipes. Whenever you make something, double it for another time, like the spaghetti sauce, like lasagna, like chicken, breakfast. You're making a bunch of French toast, make double or triple so you have more for during the week, or freeze it for the next week. All right, this is short and sweet. 7 habits for highly effective cooks. Follow those. It'll make your cooking experience go so much greater. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use some of my habits here. I'm going to heat up my spaghetti sauce. We're going to cook some pasta, and that is our dinner for this evening. I'm also going to gather up fragments and use some Parmesan cheese I have in the refrigerator. We got a complete dinner. Oh wait, there's more. I have hamburger buns in my freezer. Take those out with some butter, and I have some powdered garlic, like to put on top, and a little bit of Parmesan cheese on there, and I'll have garlic bread for supper tonight. Isn't that a great idea? Just gathering up instead of going, oh, I don't have garlic breadsticks, I need to go buy some. No, just use hamburger buns. Improvise and do something different. You'll save hugely on the amount of money you spend each month. You'll be able to stay within your budget, and you'll be a lot more at peace because you're not always running to the store to get everything you need. So, all right, you enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you guys again tomorrow with another video. Let's go read our psalm for the day. Psalm 82, unjust judgments rebuked. God stands in the divine assembly. He judges among the gods, divine beings. How long will you judge unjustly and show partiality to the wicked? Vindicate the weak and fatherless. Do justice and maintain the rights of the afflicted and destitute. Rescue the weak and needy. Rescue them from the hand of the wicked. The rulers do not know, nor do they understand. They walk on in the darkness of complacent satisfaction. All the foundations of the earth, the fundamental principles of the administration of justice are shaken. I said, you are gods. Indeed, all of you are sons of the Most High. Nevertheless, you will die like men and fall like any one of the princes. Arise, O God, judge the earth, for to you belong all the nations. Have a blessed day.